So, real quick hot take. I was playing Kingdom Hearts 2 recently, because I do own that, in fact, and I was thinking about it, and I think, hot take, the prologue is my favorite part of Kingdom Hearts 2, where you play as Roxas and stuff. Um, I don't know what it is. I love character-driven storytelling, and Roxas just has so much more character than Sora. He's part of Sora, but unlike Sora, he's not fully nice. He worked for the bad guys. He had friendships that feel real, they feel earned. He used to be nobody. I mean, he is a nobody, but we'll ignore that. He's a Keyblade bearer, and that's why everyone needed him. That's why the organization took him. But he found real friends. He had his friends taken away, and then he was manipulated and got put back into Sora. He didn't disappear, he became whole again, just like Namine says, but I think I miss his character a little more. I know, gotta get this out of the way really quickly. The prologue is super long, and it takes so much time to get to the actual game that most people actually wanted to play, but I think the prologue is just so much more fun. Yeah, the after the prologue it becomes a much better game, but I think during the prologue it's a much better story. I love Roxas as a character. I love his interactions with Hayner, Alette, Pence. It makes them feel so real. It makes them feel like actual kids. They want to go, or teenagers. They want to go do stuff. They want to like go to the beach and do tournaments because why not? Let's just enter a battle tournament and win and then lose. And they have things that are special to them, and they go out, they have school, summer, it's their summer vacation, they're doing whatever they want, taking odd jobs. I love the interaction with Axel, and when Roxas gets some of his memories back, and Axel confronts him, Roxas says, you're my friend, right? And Axel, he's so happy, he's so excited that his friend remembers, and then he has to check if his friend actually remembers, and it breaks his heart to know that he doesn't, and he has to go through what the organization says. He has to get rid of his friend, and it's heavy stuff. And the best lines in the game, just right at the start, the end of the prologue, when Roxas finally comes to terms with the fact that he's disappearing and he's gonna be gone. It, his summer vacation is ending, and I don't know what it is about it, but like it just hits so close to home, man. He wants to be his own person. He wants to have an identity, but every time he tries to say that he's his own person and he can do whatever he wants to, Diz is there reminding him of the truth that he's only half a person and he can't be anyone except for Sora's nobody. And I don't know, I just like it so much more because after that, you just go into the Sora sections where it's more of the same. It's more of the same from Kingdom Hearts 1, but not as good. There's but like not as good because like the villains aren't trying to take over the world. They aren't working together. The worlds are more secluded. Maleficent's still there, and she's still trying to control the Heartless, but she ends up being a background character. Along with Pete, they end up being side characters to the organization, and yes, the combat gets so much better and it gets so much more fleshed out, and it's Kingdom Hearts 2, so of course it is. But but I don't know. I just like I said, I think that Kingdom Hearts 2 after the prologue is a much better game, but I think the prologue is just a much better story with what it offers. And I know a lot of people don't like it because it's super long and they just want to get to the sora portion, but I think we lose a lot of heart from that transition. We just go back to the friendship is power. We gotta find our friends and save Riku and then Kairi and well, Sora and Kairi reuniting was also another part that I really liked. Again, because it was grounded in the characters of the story, and I had grown to love these characters. And also because it meant that Sora and Roxas, or Roxas and Naminé, were reuniting, and I love those two characters so much. So, yeah, I guess hot take. Here's my hot take, my little 6.5 minute video essay of why I like the prologue of Kingdom Hearts 2 more than actual Kingdom Hearts 2 story wise. Gameplay wise, still sucks. You only get 3 hit combos, and the only ability you get is guard and scan and stuff like that. But yeah, I hope you liked the video, and I hope that I helped you gain a new appreciation for the prologue of Kingdom Hearts 2, if you ever play it. Sleep well, and good night.